Hi and welcome back to Wapper Unwrapped. In this session I'm going to show you how to create a hyperlink from a bootstrap table and link it to an edit page. I know in this series we haven't created the edit page yet, but I've had a number of requests from people as to how to create this hyperlink, so I thought I would get this video out as quickly as I can. I have pre-created the Edit University page, but we'll go through that in the next video as to how to prepare that. So here we have our standard bootstrap table with the searchable features, the edit sorts, and what we want to do now is add that all important hyperlink. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so when you click the university name, it will pass the unique ID of that university as in a get parameter under the name of ID. And it's quite straightforward to do. It's one of those things that once you know how to do it, you think, oh, it's so simple. But a lot of people, including myself, took a lot of time to work this out. So first thing we've got to remember is this is a static value, effectively a bound value that Wapper's put in. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to change that using the data binding picker to the university name. And we then need to remove the previous static value that we had in before. You'll see now that we still have the values in as we require, but now we have it in a slightly different form. And what we're going to do is we're now going to change that to a hyperlink. To do that, we just simply click on the chainmail icon. Now this is where I went wrong, and I'm quite sure a lot of other people that have sent queries about this to me is that they've now gone up there and they've typed in something like edit.php query ID equals double curly braces ID closed couple double braces, and what they find is when they do that, this is treated as a literal. It does not get converted into a dynamic value, so they can't use the link. That's not the way to do it in Wapper. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to return that back to a simple hash, and that's all I'm going to do, because this data binding that we've created there is actually going to be modified now within the DOM panel. Don't forget, hyperlinks are an HTML factor, so we were going to use the DOM panel to create things in there. And what we're going to do is if we look over here in the TDA, we'll see that anchor link that we created earlier, the hyperlink, and all that is a simple hash. Let's go to dynamic attributes, links, and tell it we need a dynamic link, and here is where we type in how the link is to work. So in our case, edit uni.php, query ID equals, and now we can use that curly brace system, and it's uni ID. And that, folks, is the hyperlink created. If you look at a code view, it does seem a little bit strange, but what happens is this binding here will overwrite this reference here, and what we do is we'll get the link that we want. So let's save that. Let's have a look at it in the browser. We can see the IDs alongside each of the universities, and if you look down in the bottom left hand corner, you will also see the hyperlink showing that we're going to edit uni PHP ID equals and the unique ID of those. If you want to see how it works, there we are. Simple click takes us to the edit page that we require. So thank you for joining me. That's how to create that dynamic link from the bootstrap table. I hope that's helped all those who have sent me messages asking for help, and I hope to see you soon in the next lesson, which will allow us to create this page. Thanks for coming to Wapper Unwrapped. Goodbye.